Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back with Canadian Silver Surfer. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome, one, welcome all. Welcome to the big show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're showing the Doge copper coin, Department of Government Efficiency. We've got Mr. Elon Musk, Cash Patel, and the Doge coin. Look at that copper coin. Ay, ay, ay. Can you believe it? Wow. It's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. 33 grams, 40 millimeter copper, triple nine, 25,000 mintage. And here we have the lunar year of the Dragon 2024. Also very nice. What do we got here, ladies and gentlemen? Boys and girls, we have a silver shotgun shell. We're going hunting for some vampires and for some werewolves tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, these YouTube videos are just for entertainment and information purposes only. They're not to be suggestions or recommendations on my behalf, just something that I'm into and I enjoy doing and talking about. Um, it's up to you if you like it or not. You don't have to watch, you don't have to listen. You can watch something else. I like to talk about copper. I like to talk about silver. I like to talk about gold. I like to talk about what's going on in the world. I like to talk about faith in God. I like to talk about world events. I like to talk about Israel. I like to talk about mysterious things, interesting things, exciting things. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the Geiger copper here. My goodness, with the serial numbers. This was on the first copper run for Geiger, which is the oldest mint in the world, right? You're talking about 600 years old. These are two 10-ounce bars. Here we got some American Silver Eagle, the most recognized silver in the world. Okay, we got to get their eagles. Of course, I got a couple tubes here on the table. There's the one hiding in the back there. Let's get him showing. Let's show this guy's bad boy. He's a 2020, baby, a 2020. What do we got here, ladies and gentlemen? We got some fine AG. Or is it AU? That gold. This is RCM gold. Pure gold. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have a 5-ounce police copper badge. We have a 10-ounce snowflake copper. Here we have some buffaloes. Copper is going up in price. China's got a lot of refined copper. Prices are going up always. These are beautiful coins. These copper buffaloes. Oh, we got a 24 karat gold flakes, ladies and gentlemen. Please come have your hamburger, your 24 karat gold hamburger. Chez Antoine, anything is possible. Some more eagles. Let's stack up those eagles. Let's get those eagles and we'll put them here. There's the old UFO. Be the bull. That's what I say. That's what everyone says in my crew. Be the bull. You're the best company ever. Best customer service, best prices, best selection, best efficiency, best after service support, after sales support, best live auctions, best money back guarantee. Royal Bull. I recommend Royal Bull from Canada, from Ontario, Canada, as the #1 precious metals dealer there is in Canada. And possibly one of the best in North America, up and coming for sure. Professional, dynamic, exciting, strong, new visions, growing always, work with the people, happy to do business. That's what you want, ladies and gentlemen. These people are incredible people, full of grace and young vision, strength, and even power, ladies and gentlemen. I feel it. I know it. They're going to move us into the next phase of our evolution. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what's going on. The dollar last year had the worst year since 2011, or is it 1979? And Iran is they're protesting in the streets, and now there's over 1,000 that have been victims of the brutal attacks from the government in the crackdown on the protesters in Iran. Ladies and gentlemen, pray for the people of Iran. Trump promises God bless the troops. Well, let's see what Trump's going to do with the troops now. If he's going to send the troops or what? What are we going to do, Mr. President? Are we going to send in the big boys, the heavies? Ladies and gentlemen, king, bang, 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 bang. Sounds like a Chinese friend of mine. Bing, bang, bong, bing, bing, bing. Reminds me of a joke I once heard. I won't say it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that shotgun shell, ladies and gentlemen. That's because we're going to hunting werewolves and vampires tonight. There's a silver shotgun shell, ladies and gentlemen. I just received that today. Here's the old tube of eagles. The gold flakes. Some eagles. Some copper. I have an opportunity where somebody that I know very close to me is thinking of trading a couple of ounces of gold for, what is it now, the gold to silver ratio, 54 ounces of silver per ounce of gold. And I'm debating if I should do it or not, or wait another week or so. It might come down to 45 or by then, which would be more beneficial for me. But we'll see what works out best for both of us. Some people believe silver is 85% overvalued right now. That it could come crashing down 85%. I don't believe that for a second. Sorry to say, and that's no time soon. But I say we're like 2011 right now. Our scenario is very close to 2011, so it's possible we see 32-ounce silver. But right now, on last Saturday it was 65 ounces, 65-ounce ratio, and now Monday. Now we're Monday night and it's already 54. That means by Saturday, I could be 40, 45, ladies and gentlemen. The gold to silver ratio could be 40, 45 at this rate. So then I'll trade 160 ounces and I'll get 4 ounces of gold. That's what my plan is. I'll get 4 ounces of gold and I'll keep stacking. You gotta know when to hold, know when to fold them, ladies and gentlemen. I can wait to the 32-ounce gold to silver ratio, but let's say it crashes before that. Then what have I done? I can wait till it goes in the 40s and cash out then, or I can do it now in the 50s. I say another day or two at this rate, the way it's at an all-time high tonight. Tonight we're Monday night and it's over $83, $84 an ounce. Even possibly 85. I'm not even looking at what it is. I have no recollection. I know it went up quite a lot today. And oh, look at this, this little button here. This was from the first vintage of the Geiger copper 2-ounce button. Here, this is just something else. I wish I could gold plate this. I used to know a young man who can gold plate things. He was very interesting. He can fix televisions, computers, gold plate stuff, and I mean, what have I done? I made Gold Soul and, well, possibly the secret of eternal life. But anyway, that's another story. But, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's so I've got this opportunity where I can trade some silver for some gold, which is a good opportunity. It's good for both of us. He wants the silver and I want the gold. It's 54 today. By the time he's ready, it might be down to about 50 or 45. In 2 days from now, it could be 50. So at 50, I'd get 2 ounces for 100. Without saying too much, I think that's acceptable for me. Don't you? 2 ounces of gold for 100 ounces of silver. I think that's a fair deal. I'm willing to work with that. And if I can get it, if I can wait a week and it goes down to 40, that would be much more beneficial for me. I could sell one at 50. By the time Wednesday comes around, it might be 50. At 50, I can get one at 50 gold to silver ratio. Get 2 of them, I mean. No, it's hard to say. But you have to pray for the peace for the Iranian people, that their government is lets go of their iron grip of their people and stop abusing their own people and killing their own people and doing atrocities against mankind to their own people. They've killed over 1,000 people in the protesters. President Trump, where's your help? Help the Iranian people get rid of this regime, this Iranian Islamic regime that no one wants, that all they do is feed terror and want to destroy and kill. They worship a God of death. They don't worship a God of love and of creation. They worship the enemy, Mr. President. Help us here in Canada. Help us around the world, Mr. President. I believe in you. I believe in you. I've been believing in you for a very long time, Mr. President. Very long time. Or should I say, Cyrus? Mr. President, Justin Trudeau has sold out Canada to the Arab Confederation, to the Arab nations. There's more Arabs here in Canada than anyone else. Every second person you see is an Arab. How did this happen? He must have been flying them in over in the nights, all hours of the day and night by the thousands every day. There's more Arabs now than Chinese, blacks, Italians, French, anybody, and they're probably popular like cockroaches. I'm not calling them cockroaches. I'm telling you they're reproducing like cockroaches. And it's for a specific reason, ladies and gentlemen. It's to take over by force. That's how their religion works. Mr. President, help us in the Canada. Help us all over the world, Mr. President. Mr. President, we know you're on a mission. We support you. We recognize your leadership. Mr. President, we're waiting for your new Fed chair. Mr. President, we're waiting for you for your arrival in Canada and around the world. We love you, Mr. President. I don't know if I should be holding on to my silver or if I should be trading it in for gold. All I know is it can come 85% crashing down, and then what? Then I'd have an ounce and a bit for 100 ounces of silver. I'd rather have 2 ounces of gold. I could wait till I get 3 ounces of gold at 32 ounces of silver, if it's similar to a 2011 scenario. But will it go that far? Will it crash before then? I don't know if I want to take a chance. I might want to get out now at 54 or 50 or 45. I'm thinking that's why I'm thinking in the 40s I have a good chance. 40, it might be 40 next week. At this rate, it'll be 11 or 14 ratio in a month. It'll be in like 2000 and it'll be like 1979, 1980 again, ladies and gentlemen, at this rate. Something's going to give in the next few weeks. Come on, we're going to see. We're going to see in a week from now, it should be in the 40s, in the low 40s at this rate. If it keeps going like this, it'll be 30. It'll be 30. It'll be just like a 2011 in a week or two or three. It'll be 2011. It'll be 32 gold to silver ratio an ounce. And then I'll let me tell you. Let me tell you. I'll be cashing out that silver to gold ratio quicker than you can say jump. And so that's what I want to do. My videos are for entertainment purposes only and information. They're not to be taken as suggestions or recommendations for what you should do or what I should do. It's just something that I enjoy doing. I'm called Canadian Silver Surfer because I'm Canadian, I like silver, and I've surfed before. These are the three things in common with my name, and that's why I'm a skier and I'm a surfer. And that's why I'm called Canadian Silver Surfer. That's it, that's all. I don't want to do copyright. I don't want to tell people what to do. It's just to have fun, just to talk about what's going on in the world. I'm happy for my decisions. I've come to know that precious metals, silver and gold is money, and the fiat dollar is on its way out. The dollar has had its worst year last year since, 1979 or 2011, I'm not sure. But the housing has come to a grinding halt, and there's a silver squeeze happening. Everyone's out of silver everywhere. Even my dealer in Canada is out of silver right now. It has to wait several weeks for more to come in. I mean, it's happening all over. It's affecting even here in Canada, where I thought it would never affect it. It's affecting here. And now I'm thinking maybe I should even hold on to my silver because I can't replace it. But a good deal, like if I can get 4 ounces of gold for a little stash, part of a stash, I'd say that'd be a pretty good deal. If it comes crashing down after that, well, I got out while the meeting going was, we can say it's pretty good, can't we, ladies and gentlemen? Imagine 2 ounces of gold for 100 ounces of silver. Who would have thought? But if I could get 3 ounces for 120, well, that would be even better. I'm wanting to go take the train to Toronto and make a deal. You know, make a weekend out of it, make a day trip. Ladies and gentlemen, always be kind to one another. Always do the right thing when no one is looking, even when no one is looking, ladies and gentlemen. Remember your faith in God and your vision for yourself and your family, your future. I stack precious metals because it's exciting, it's real money, it's tangible, and I own it and it belongs to me. When I spend my money and I buy precious metals, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not just buying something where it disintegrates or it goes and it loses its value or it's used up and you never see it again. You lose that money. No. What I do with that money, that fiat dollar, is I purchase precious metals and then I hold it. And holding that precious metals is money. It's a hedge against inflation, like the old man used to say from Pawn Stars. God rest his soul. Money, silver and gold, is a hedge against inflation. I remember him saying that like it was yesterday. The old man from Pawn Stars, God bless his soul. Ladies and gentlemen, things are changing in the atmosphere. Don't you feel it? And ladies and gentlemen, I've got a little mysterious info for you tonight. I told you my show is about information, entertainment. Did you know that the four horsemen of the apocalypse The black, red, white, and pale green is the exact same colors as the Palestinian flag. And all of the enemies of Israel all have one thing in common: the four colors of the four horsemen of the apocalypse: black, red, white, and pale green. So, ladies and gentlemen, take heart. This is a real battle between good and evil happening. Choose which side you will be on tonight, because it will be testimony for all time. Ladies and gentlemen, in the end, the good overcome the evil. Stand firm until the end, and you shall overcome. And they overcame by the testimony of the Lord Jesus. I pray that as you, my fellow friends, I pray you will overcome. Pray for the Jewish people. Pray for Benjamin Netanyahu. Pray for President Trump. Pray for all the leaders of the world, that the will of God might be done in the world, and the peace prevails for this year and the next year, and for all time, ladies and gentlemen. And we're living in exciting times. It's not a mistake that you're here. It's destiny. Divine destiny. That's what I believe. I think it's called serendipity. Not just by happen chance, but by divine happen chance. So, ladies and gentlemen, always be kind to one another. Always do the right thing even when no one is looking. Keep stacking. That's what I would do. Like I said, it's not a recommendation or suggestion. It's just what I've done, and it's proven to be very good for me. I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, share. And always, ladies and gentlemen, always look out.